The Selmer True Voice Zodiac Twin 30 amplifier, made about 1964. Still got the original black vinyl cover, which is still pretty good condition. Obviously it's coming apart slightly, but not too bad. So we take that off and you can see the crocodile skin, which is in really good condition, and you see the Selmer large name, and this would be the magic blinking eye, and the grill cloth's really good, the crocodile skin's really good, and then on the control panel here it says Zodiac Twin 30. It's the one with the push buttons for the tone controls on one channel. It has two channels. One channel is volume and tone, and that's really a full-bodied sounding channel. The other channel's got tremolo and all these push buttons for tone and a tone control. Tremolo, speed and depth, all on this channel only. Original big red light, original handles, which are these sort of plasticized rubber ones. This is the Mark 1. And in the back you've got the twin Celestion G12 Alnico speakers, the same as the blue Bulldogs that they were fitted in the Vox at the time. And unusually, this amp has the power section in the bottom with the twin EL34s and the transformers etc. in the bottom, and the preamp section in the top, and it's joined by a cable. The holder for the original foot switch here for turning the tremolo on and off, and on the panel here there's a voltage selection, no 110 volts, only 220, 230, 250 on off switch. On there's no on off switch on the top. The fuse, it does have an output for 15 ohm speakers, but I wouldn't advise ever using that because it doesn't actually disconnect the internal ones. These are both 15 ohms wired in parallel to give 8 ohms. Back panel on the back, crocodile skin all the way round. On the sides you've got a crocodile panel. At the bottom you've even got crocodile skin, and you've got these casters, which I believe are original. Still good condition all the way round. And you can see that's where the magic eye is going to be when it comes on. The Selmer with the twin EL34 outputs rated about 30 watts was equivalent really to the Vox AC30 at the time on power output, with the same speakers as the AC30, so it was about the same size, so it was the same sort of amp that you could have chosen the Vox or the Selmer. It plugged into the tremolo channel at the moment, and you can see the light pulse in here. So we've got and if you turn up the speed, that's the depth, just turn up the speed, obviously it pulses faster and slow, and then if you turn the depth down, the light is only on the edges, and then if you turn it fully up, it goes a bit wild. Let's turn the speed up. Now with these old amps, there's a little bit of background noise. That's how they were in the days, because there's valve circuitry and everything, and there's a very small amount of pulsing you hear from the tremolo when you're not playing through the speaker, but that is not a fault. That they were like that. All the tremolo amps from that time had a little background noise, but you don't hear it when you start playing, and it goes when you turn the tremolo off. It obviously goes off. Now this is the channel with all the tone selectors. So you've got, that's low bass, standard bass at medium, gives it the sort of bit of a honky sound. I'm on treble pickup on a single coil guitar at the moment, and then you've got what's called treble, and the tone controls on full treble, high treble, which is really high. Then you can just have the rotary control on its own, cuts all the treble out, and that works on the others as well. So if you've got treble, for instance, you can cut some of the treble off. Let's turn the speed up. Really cuts the bass as you go through those. Channel they used for that Animals, when he recorded him when he did it. The other channel. He didn't use tremolo, but you can. It's all working pretty good. The sound between the two channels is so different. In fact, you can use a patch cord between there and combine the two together. And you can even have tremolo on one channel. Background noise, but if you're playing outside of your bedroom or a quiet environment, I don't think that's going to worry anyone. I think it's about as quiet as it was. Just goes in the back, and the on-off switch is on the back panel. If you're going to use the on-off switch, it's right down here. Here is a catalogue actually from 1964, which shows the Zodiac twin on the front, and inside it shows it was available as the Twin 30 and the Twin 50. In fact, inside they're virtually identical, like changing the circuitry, same valves, transformers and everything, except for the speakers. With the 50 watt one, they changed the speakers, otherwise they were the same. Difference in price was only 95 guineas to 105 guineas, 10 guineas. I've never seen one of these stands. I don't know if they ever came with them or sold with them, I don't know. So 1964, they lasted about 2 years with the crocodile skin, then they went to the black finish. It's got a date on this catalogue, 9/64.